Also, what we've got here is a Pavoni Baretto, and this has this kind of automated system. Well, not automated, but it's kind of it's assisting the user by having a Venturi system on the steam wand. So I'll take the outer sleeve off and bring that over to you. The Baretto and the Grand Cafe, which you'll just be able to see in the edge of the shot on the widescreen version of the video, have this same steam wand system. So we have a small knot on the side of the machine to control the flow of steam, and then there's a steam jet pushing down the center of this outer sleeve. Hopefully you can see that there. And then also just on the outer edge of the upper end of the sleeve, we've got a small hole, and as the steam is pushing through that, we can hold the wand static in the body of liquid. And if we have the hole exposed above the level of the milk in the milk jug, it's drawing air in and pushing air in, as well as heating the milk at the same time. So it's putting a lot of air in there. As you move the steam wand further into the body of liquid, you can just draw the textured milk across the surface once you've put your air into the milk, you know, at the initial stages of texturizing the milk, and then you can draw the milk texture through this hole, and that's again creating that really micro fine textured milk and heating at the same time. Again, these are just really subtle differences in how you're operating across the machines to try and create that really micro texture of milk. So let me just pop this back on there. So as before, we're going to fill the milk jug to just the nape of the neck here. So you see we've got a consistent measure of milk all the time. So you can see the difference in technique as we use each different steam wand. Okay, so the steam wand is now up to temperature, so we're going to purge through a small blast onto the So we've placed the steam wand into the centre of the body of the liquid, and you can still see the Venturi hole above the surface of the liquid. So open there. And then we're just on the surface with the Venturi hole, so you can see hopefully the textured milk being dragged through the entry to the small hole on the outer sleeve of the steam wand. Lowering the milk jug down introduces more air. You can see the milk stretching there. Deeper into the body, you hear the difference in the steam wand operation. And you can also see the textured milk being dragged through the hole in the outer sleeve. You can see it's making a very microfine, small texture on the milk. I'm keeping my little finger against the base of the jug, hopefully you can see. That's telling me how much heat I'm putting into the milk. I can feel the outer side of the jug getting very warm now with my finger, so I'm going to turn off the steam wand. You can see a lovely glossy top to the milk there. So to clearly demonstrate this, I'm going to tamp and polish. I'm going to take a glass so you can see the textured level of the milk as I pour into the glass here. And then as I introduce the espresso that I poured earlier, you can still see that we're maintaining a crema on that. You should clearly see the level of textured milk as the espresso sits underneath that top layer. Okay, there we go. So we still have, if I use a teaspoon, we still have a a level of textured milk in there, which can be used to top up the drink. So that steam one is the same as the Grand Cafe and the Baretto. So it has this outer sleeve with the Venturi hole on.